Dear students, today I will teach you about the when calls in arrear and calls in advance both combined are available in same question. So I have already told you about the calls in arrear and calls in advance. Calls in arrear means those calls are pending, means those money are pending for pay in shares is known as calls in arrear, and calls in advance means those calls are advance paid. It means when we paid in advance, some calls is known as calls in advance. For example, a company issued to the public subscription 20,000 shares of rupees 10 each. It means this is the share value, face value 10 rupees. These are payable as rupees 2 on application, 3 on allotment, and rupees 3 on first call, and rupees 2 on second and final call. It means 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It means 10 rupees at par value. R to whom 600 shares were allotted paid only the application money, and S who had allotted 1000 shares paid entire call money along with allotment money. It means those shareholder we have allotted 600 shares paid only the application money. It means allotment money, first call money and second call money is known as calls in arrear money, and Mr. S who had allotted 1000 shares paid entire money along with allotment money. It means in allotment money we have received first call money and second call money in advance, so this is known as calls in advance. So we will do this question. So how we will do this question? First, we will write journal entries. We will write this heading. So, we will write the heading journal entries in the books of a company, and we will draw a format of journalizing: date, particulars, LF laser folio, and amount debit and amount credit column. So date is not mentioned here, so we will only leave it as blank. And now we will do first transaction. So first transaction, same as before, bank account debit to equity word is not mentioned, so we will write only shares. Bank account debit to share application account, and the amount is 20,000 shares multiplied 2 rupees application. It means 40,000 rupees. So we will write 40,000 rupees, and the narration will be as before: for or being share application money received for 20,000 shares at the rate of rupees 2 each. And second transaction, for doing share application money transferred in share capital. So we will do share application account debit to share capital account, and same amount will write here. We have transferred share application money to share capital account. Now we will do the next transaction. For allotment money due, and allotment money due, share allotment account debit to share capital account. We have 20,000 shares and allotment money rupees 3 per share. So 20,000 into 3, it means 20,000 into 3, it means 60,000 rupees. We will write 60,000 rupees for or being share allotment money due on 20,000 shares at the rate of rupees 3 each. Now we will do a transaction for receiving this money, bank account debit, and now in this question we have received allotment money, but in this question 1000 shares we have received advance money and for 600 shares there is allotment. He or she shareholder only paid application money, so 600 shares is calls in arrear for rupees 3 allotment, and 1000 shares paid all the money with allotment. It means 3 rupees for first call and 2 rupees for second and final call rupees. So we will do calls in arrear and calls in advance both combine in same entry. So we will do bank account debit, calls in arrear account debit to share allotment account to calls in advance account, and we will write the amount calls in arrear for 600 shares and allotment money rupees 3. It means 1800 rupees, and calls in advance for 1000 shares we have received first call and second call in advance. It means 3 plus 2. So we will do 1000 into 5. It means 5000 rupees, and share allotment money rupees 60,000, and now we have received 60,000 and 5,000 in advance. So in bank account we have received money 65,000 minus 1800. So the remaining money we have received, it means 63,200 rupees we have received, and the narration will be for or being share allotment money received except 600 shares and 1000 on 1000 shares received share first call and second call in advance. Now we will do a transaction for due share first call money. So we will do a transaction, and the next transaction is share first call account debit to share capital account for 20,000 shares, and the first call money is rupees 3. So 20,000 into 3, it means 60,000 rupees due for share first call money. And we will do a transaction for or being share first call money due on 20,000 shares at the rate of rupees 3 per each. Now we will do a transaction for receiving this first call money. So we will do bank account debit, and also we have adjust bank account debit. Also calls in arrear is here because we have not received 600 shares for allotment money, first call money and second call money also. Calls in arrear account debit to share first call account, and now calls in advance money we have adjust into this transaction. So we have also adjust this transaction or advance money calls in advance account debit. Now we will debit this amount. It means we have adjusted this advance money or first call money in receiving time. So we have debited, it means 1000 into 3. It means 3000 we have adjusted, and calls in arrear, it means 600 shares. Those who have not paid, it means 1800 rupees for calls in arrear, and the due money is rupees 60,000 rupees. Now we will adjust this amount, or receiving this money is 60,000 minus 4800, and the remaining value is 55,200 rupees. We have write in bank account column. Now we will do a transaction for due second and final call money. So we will write a transaction for due share second and final call money. Share second and final call account debit to share capital account. We have 20,000 shares, and the second and final call money is for rupees 2. It means 20,000 into 2. It means 40,000 rupees is due for second and final call money. And now the last transaction. So this will be bank account debit, bank account debit. Calls in arrear is also here. Calls in arrear account debit. We have also adjusted calls in advance money. Calls in advance account debit to share second and final call account. We have due this amount for rupees 40,000, and calls in advance money we have 1000 shares into 2. It means 2000 rupees, and calls in arrear 600 into 2. It means 1200 rupees, and the remaining money is 40,000 into 3200, and the remaining value is 36,300. So we have received the remaining value. So we will write these transactions. So the narration will be for or being share second and final call money received except 600 shares and advance money adjusted in share second and final call. So this is the solution of this particular problem, and I think you would like this video, and if you have faced any problem then you can ask from me. Thank you.